Welcome back. The Herd is coming up next right here on FS1. Let's over check in with Colin Coward today. Hey, Colin, what's on the show?
I keep hearing Lamar Jackson runs around. It's not going to last. So what if it doesn't? Thoughts on that coming up.
Okay, interesting. Thank you, Colin. Time for our final topic of the day. Carmelo Anthony looked like the Melo of old last night, hitting 4 threes and even throwing down a baseline dunk on his way to 25 points in the Blazers' 117-94 win over the Bulls. In 4 games so far this season, the 10-time All-Star is averaging 16 points and 5 boards. So, Shannon, how surprised were you by Melo's performance?
Well, I was really surprised because I thought it would take him longer to get his legs back under him, Skip. He'd been away from the game for over a year and hadn't played, in an NBA basketball. Playing pickup with your homeboys or practicing in the gym is not the same thing as NBA basketball. But if you're going to let him play like this, are they going to continue to let him ISO? Because if they're going to continue to let him ISO, Skip, he can put up points like this. That's the question that you're going to have to ask yourself. So that's going to throw CJ, and I believe it'll throw CJ and Dame off their game because they're not used to playing that style of ball. They need the ball in their hands. But if you let Melo play like this, I believe he can give you somewhere between 15 and 20 points a night.
I was so happy for him last night.
Yeah.
That was vintage.
Yes.
He exploded down the baseline for that dunk. That looked like great old Carmelo, right?
Yep.
He is going to help the Portland Trailblazers, who need a lot of help because they now have risen to all of 6 and 12, a la my no Spurs no, because they're both 6 and 12 and right now way out of the playoffs in the West. But the point was, he can shoot, man. He made 4 threes. So he had 4 out of 7. LeBron had 4 out of 7 last night, right?
Yeah.
So I'll take that because he's shooting 39% from 3. And again, Dame and CJ have not been able to get them over the hump. I think he might help them tread some water until Nurkic gets healthy.
Well, the thing is for them, Skip, it's not so much offense. They can't stop anybody. They're giving up 130-plus points on a nightly basis. So at some point in time, you got to play defense. Now, they put themselves behind the 8 ball. 6 and 12, Skip. The West is unlike it's ever been. You can get clipped on any given night. Forget the big dogs, the Houstons, the Clippers, the Lakers.
Thank you.
I know who we don't have to worry about. No Spurs, no Spurs, no.
You're going to bring it up again?
Well, you know what? It's a
End of the show
long
with it.
season.
End
It's
of
a
the
short
show
time to
with
get
it.
there. I feel good about where
LeBron had 8 free throw attempts in the Lakers' 114-104 win over Skip Spurs, but the King only made 3 of them, Shannon, dropping his average to 68% for the season. So, Shannon, I start with you. What do you make of all this?
my 75 not looking real good.
No,
Right now.
not so
You know
good.
what I mean, hey. But the free throw percentage don't really start till after Christmas. So I'm looking to make
Since when? Just warming up? For the
I think
Christmas
we
season?
gonna- I think-
Yeah, I
I
haven't
think
I
heard
hadn't
that.
heard that one before.
we shoot about 90% for
Really?
about 2 months. We
But
get
maybe that you just get to wipe it all out at Christmas and start over.
Maybe we should actually on the bet.
Skip, the Lakers should have complained. He's driving to the basket at 13 times a game, which is 6th most among forwards. And James Harden, Beard, and Giannis are both shooting 2 times the free throw. Skip, do you know Rudy Gobert is attempting more free throws than LeBron James? Let that sink in for just a second. And now, when have we ever known Rudy Gobert to be Shaq? That he just drop stepping and flushing on people and doing things like that.
Yep.
No, Rudy Gobert is attempting more free throws. Kevin Love is attempting more free throws. Come on, Skip. Now you know better. The man driving 13 times a game. He went to the other night 16 times, and not one time. The man, really? But you say, don't worry about it. Skip, you saw them 3s last night. How you like that, Skip Bayless? The 3s. Shot one from Brownsville, another from Amarillo.
Yep.
Yeah, 33-14. I like this LeBron. He was ultra aggressive. 19 points, 2 assists. Then he came back the second half, Skip. Dealing. Fourth quarter when they need that thing closing. 12 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds.
He had a big fourth quarter.
Oh, so he's closing,
He
right?
made 3 threes.
Oh.
They didn't need to close. They just blew them out.
No
It
Spurs,
was
no.
not
Was that one
close.
hard to watch for you?
No, because I knew what was coming.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
team is awful.
But I tell you what, I didn't know you said no Spurs, no. But I did see your tweet. Somebody sent it to me the other night. LeBron James, drive the ball to the basket. Skip, he's like, why would I drive the ball to the basket when they haven't given me a call all night, knowing the likelihood of them bailing me out if I drive to the basket is not very good, even though he did give them the lead that they never relinquished by driving the ball to the basket. You know what, Skip? I don't like to get in semantics and technicalities, but I'm just wanting you to know that I was watching and people were sending me your
Yeah,
foolishness.
who's sending his
Just so
tweets to
you know. But, Skip, this is ridiculous. The man is driving. He's on a pace to shoot a career low. 5.5 free throw attempts per game for the guy that lives in the lane. Come on. But did you see the athleticism last night? Go by flush. Go by Rudy Gay, flush.
DeMar DeRozan, no chance.
And
DeMar DeRozan, no chance.
Oh, and then DeRozan tried to lay that ball up at the end. Chase down. I keep telling
That
you.
was DeJounte, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
that was DeJounte?
Yeah.
Oh, he must have been on the minutes
Because
restriction.
LeBron would never pick on somebody's own side.
What do you
On a
mean?
down, he's got to pick on the 6'3" guy.
What about Iggy?
Yeah.
Was Iggy his side?
He had help on that one.
And what about your guy, Tiago Splitter?
Yeah.
You remember
That
Splitter
was
trying to jump on him?
Not a chase down, but whatever.
Faced him up.
Yeah, he faced him up, and Tiago can't get his feet
Don't
up
do
the
that,
floor
Skip.
more than I
Skip,
can.
He's a 7-foot
You know?
Brazilian.
Yeah, he has a 1-inch vertical.
And LeBron said, no, not on my watch.
Not very
inch.
generous.
Yeah.
Not on my watch.
Way to go.
But Skip, you know he should be shooting more
Okay,
free
my
throws.
turn. I'm going to say this again for all those people out there who think I hate LeBron James. I always call him the best passer in basketball. I always call him the most durable superstar I've ever seen. And I always, always, always call him the greatest driver of the basketball we have ever seen, period, end of story. And he continues to be the best passer in the game. And he continues at age, what is he now, 30?
About to be 35, December 30th.
Yep, almost 35. He continues to be the best driver of the basketball, the best basket attacker in the game today, right here, right now.
Right.
So it's hard on my eyes to watch him do what he does as he did at the end of the Memphis game, because what he's doing is he's running from the free throw line. I've criticized him for this since 2004 on Cold Pizza, whatever his first or second year was. It's my first year on
03.
Yeah, so it was his second year in the league. My first year on Cold Pizza was 04, and I began to say, LeBron, you're better than this. Don't run from the free throw line at the end of the game, because they can't keep you from the basket. They can only foul you. So what is happening is the referees are third-level thinkers. They know everything that's going on out there, and they're seeing between the lines. They have lost respect for LeBron because he's such a poor free throw shooter.
Oh, my goodness, Skip.
He's a poor free throw shooter for being such a superstar. You're making the case he's the GOAT, and he can't even make 70%. Why does James Harden get so many calls? Because they respect him as a foul shooter.
Skip,
Nope, that's what's happening.
But that's not how it's
Period.
supposed to be.
Okay, well, it's how this game is managed by these referees. They will pay homage to you if you go convert at the free throw line. James Harden is a 90% free throw shooter. There are nights when I'm in awe that he'll go up there 18 straight times and make 18 free throws. The referees see that, and they'll give him calls he does not deserve. The referees see LeBron clank. And by the way, we got to see these two at the.
Oh, my goodness. You need to
Come
stop.
on. This is in the third quarter last night. But, LeBron, this is just pathetic free throw
watching.
shooting. Well, watch.
Nope.
Okay, the first one goes up, a little
Eyes closed.
shaky-handed. He almost airballs it. It ticks the front of the rim.
You know what? You
and then
gotta
the
stop.
second one is so far offline that it hits the far side of the rim and caroms hard right. What are you doing? You had a whole offseason to improve that. I don't know what's going on in his head, but here's the point. I got to finish this. So Friday night at Memphis, what is the situation? They're up 2 with 55 seconds left. Well, this is the classic case of, again, you haven't gone to the line all night.
Right.
But if you drive it in this moment right now, Memphis has no choice but to hammer foul you, to mug you at the rim. They are going to hack foul you. And what does he do? He just launches a deep three because he knows that the fawning media will protect him because it's such a deep three. Oh, that was a high degree of difficulty, LeBron. Can't blame you for taking that shot. Yeah, you can, because go to the free throw line. If you go and make 2 free throws, the game is over because you're going to put your team up 4.
But here's the thing, though, Skip. He had driven the ball 16 times. It takes 16 shots in the paint.
Okay,
And he had got
until
0.
the last minute.
He had got 0 calls. Now you tell me they're going to swallow their whistles. Why would they call it now all of a sudden when they have...
Because, trust me, you're going to have no choice because Memphis has no choice but to tackle him at the rim. Trust me, they're going to tackle him. 2 guys are going to tackle LeBron.
Okay, which is it? Now, you said that I can imagine when Dr. Naismith was coming up with the game of basketball, he didn't say, well, if the guy that's fouling the guy is smaller than he is, you shouldn't call it. And if the guy's a poor free throw shooter, imagine in football, Skip, they don't call pass interference on first or second down because you weren't going to convert on third down anyway, so what the hell? We're going to just get you out the field anyway.
This is basketball.
That's what I'm saying.
This is how they think.
No, they don't think like that. That's
Yes,
how
they
you
do.
think.
No, that's how they
That's
think.
why you shouldn't be. That's why you're not a referee anyway.
No.
But anyway, Skip, stop it. I mean, you try to find the least little thing.
This isn't the least little thing. And then he comes down in the Memphis game with 6 points.